We have just finished drawing this part in 3D. There are two things that you want to learn how to do with three-dimensional objects. One of them is measuring them to see if you've got everything the right size. Typically that's not necessary if you based it off your original dimensions. But if you need to dimension anything, when we use our dimension commands, they have to be aligned with the UCS, or in other words, you can only dimension the XY plane. Because of that, you need to get comfortable moving the UCS. Let's do some dimensioning to practice. Go home, layers. Let's switch to the construction layer for our dimensioning practice, because they're white, which would be black on here. Go to annotate, pick radius, and right now if our X and Y plane is on the surface, which it currently is at the moment, you can grab one of these arcs and measure it. You'll pull that out. Pick the linear command. You can measure the distance between these two arcs. Or the distance from the center to the edge. Or the height of this slot. Again, everything has to be along the same plane as the UCS X and Y plane. I could dimension these radiuses. I meant to say rounds. I meant to say fillets. Okay, I'm pulling it out. You can dimension those fillets. I cannot, however, dimension the diameter of the hole on the other surface because it's not aligned with the UCS. So, go home, pick UCS face, grab your UCS and place it on your part. Accept it. X is currently going up at this time, so just be aware of that. Annotate, diameter. Now I can measure this part. See how X and Y are controlling the direction of my numbers? We don't want that to happen. So undo that. So undo the UCS. Home, face. Pick this face. This time X and Y are in the right direction. So we'll accept it. Annotate, dimension, diameter. Have that right here. You can grab the division and pull it out. As you would expect, the dimensions are in the same alignment as the face in which they're dimensioned. That's the best you could do with these things. I'm going to dimension the angle here. For example, the face has to be, the UCS has to move to this face in order for us to use angular dimensioning. So we can pick this line and this line to get 135. X and Y are the orientation in which I want to see them. There's our dimensions. Because I'm on that surface, I could dimension this right here, as well as the other side. Oh, I have to use aligned for that. For this assignment, I would like to see your dimensions. So, click on View, Views, Southwest Isometric. Save your work like this with dimensions added to it, so you can demonstrate dimensioning in different directions like we did here, so you can show me that you know how to dimension in 3D. I'm going to continue. I need to add some more. Face, this face, accept it. I need to dimension the outside radius I would like to dimension also the distance to the center. Okay. Choose an orientation where I can see your work and save Lesson 4B. I forgot to mention that this measurement is 1 1/16 because I did snap to the endpoint of this line, not to the center of this arc. I would need to grab this and move it. In order to do so, I need to move the UCS back to this face. So, Home, Face, Accept, grab this dimension, and move it to the center of this arc. And now it's 1. Now you can save it.